When can the police search you without probable cause and without a warrant? At a DUI checkpoint. Hi, I'm Northern Virginia criminal defense attorney Scott Nolan, and I'm going to talk to you about the unfair process known as a DUI checkpoint. For my money, the mere word checkpoint should cause alarm in any American mind. To me, the word checkpoint has connotations of goose-stepping armies and the Berlin Wall. Nonetheless, the Supreme Court of the United States says they're legal under certain circumstances. So let's talk about what those limited circumstances are and how police routinely get around them. Ordinarily, the police cannot stop a vehicle of a citizen traveling down the road unless they see probable cause that a crime is being committed or they have a warrant. However, with a DUI checkpoint, they can pull people over, investigate whether or not they're intoxicated, completely without any probable cause or warrant. Now, to me, it's pretty obvious that that's a violation of your Fourth Amendment right against searches and seizure. And in fact, some states have found just that it is a violation. However, the Supreme Court of the United States says it's not a violation of the Fourth Amendment, and many states, including Virginia, agree, and they permit DUI checkpoints. In Virginia, as in most states, DUI checkpoints have to follow some very specific rules. Otherwise, the evidence gathered by those DUI checkpoints should be dismissed, suppressed, thrown out, cannot be used against you in a court of law. So let's talk about what those rules are. First of all, there has to be a plan, a written plan. And in this written plan, they have to designate the circumstances under which they're going to search vehicles. There has to be a particular scheme. They can't just search at random. They can search every third car. They can search all the cars traveling over a certain speed, whatever criteria they come up with, as long as it's facially neutral, then they're permitted to do it. They're also allowed to select one specific spot where they're going to be doing this DUI checkpoint. And it must be in their written plan. They can't just move it at random. Hey, let's try over there. We hear that's a good area. They are allowed to do one alternate area in their plan, but they can only switch to the alternate area if the commander on the scene decides that the area where they're doing it is for some reason unsafe. So this leaves us with the question of how should you respond to a DUI checkpoint? The answer is you should respond exactly in the same manner as you would at any DUI stop. Number one, stop safely. Number two, close your mouth, keep it shut, don't say anything. If you must say something, then you can say these two things. On the advice of my lawyer, I am not going to say anything else. And if you must say something else, you could say, am I free to go now? Nothing else. Second of all, never, ever, under any circumstances, don't care if everybody else is doing it, do not do their false, unreliable, and phony baloney field sobriety tests. No nose touching, no straight line walking, no balancing, no breathing in the officer's face, no breathing in their little handheld breath test. Don't do any of it. They'll let you know when you are required by law to do something. If you have any questions about DUI checkpoints or any other area of the law, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Give me a call. And you have a great day.